What's up, peeps? How's everybody weekend going? Told you I'd have a little time this weekend. Probably can go live tomorrow too. All right. I'll give you guys a few minutes to get here. Not much though. Don't forget we're on a permanent buy, looking for the overnight reversal on indices, and then the buy to kick in later. I know why the markets are going up, but evidently the news is a little confused. They're so weird. Do you guys ever read the news? The logic is just flawed. I don't know how else to word it. It's terrible. They have no logic. It's like a joke. Greatest thing I've ever seen. All right. What's up, peeps? What's up, Miguel Herrera? What's up, hey dude? Thanks for the training the other day. You're welcome, hey dude. I can show you guys. Put you on here. Hi, Kev. What's up, Miguel? What's up, hey dude? You're welcome. What's up, Ruben? Ruben Lopez. What's up, Ruben? What's up, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, everywhere you got. Good morning, Richard Tuck. Well, it's afternoon for me, but good morning to you. It says we're connected. I'm sure the audio isn't okay on YouTube. I'd head over to TikTok like the scroll says. There we go. Good morning, Talk. Good morning, Anthony Villabose. What's up, Tony? Good morning, Kev. Z28. I know the audio sucks on YouTube. Head over to TikTok. Hey, dude. What's up, everybody on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook Live and Twitter and Twitch and and X Live. That's funny. All right. I typed in why did the markets rise last week in spite of the tariffs. Okay. The markets rose last week despite potential concerns about the tariffs due to a combination. Likely rose last week. The markets likely rose last week, meaning they don't know. Combination of factors include the release of a strong jobs report. When was the job report released? Monday or Friday? When was the jobs report released? Monday or Friday? I'll give you a hint, it was Friday. So how did the market go up for the week when the news they're trying to say happened on Friday, and a couple of other factors, including the easing tension and positive results, they're out of their minds, and it only gets worse. So those of you that think that the news actually means something is absolutely, and you're not all there. Yeah, Friday at 8:30, correct NFP, not farm payroll. Correct, Kev. So how did it go up for the week? And by the way, just so we're clear, I've been calling a buy for the last 8 days. This is the longest win streak in 20 years. So the tariffs are so bad that we've had the longest win streak in 20 years. The tariffs are destroying us so badly. So, is anyone laughing yet? Is anyone laughing yet? It's so bad that, hold on. This is my trade from 8 days ago, right? 424. This is my trade, a buy on NAS, and that's what I'm up. So it's telling you that this is the greatest, longest win streak in 20 years for the S&P, which isn't just for the S&P, also for NAS and US 30. They like to divide and conquer. Well, they're not dividing anymore. It claws its way back up after tariff losses. The tariffs are still in force. These people are the silliest people I've ever seen in my life. So I bought because there was a buy stop on my system, and I've been up for 8 days. They're telling you they don't know why it's been up. It's like we're dealing with clowns, like a clown world we're in. So look, we go up here. This is originally what I typed in. Why did the markets rise last week? And this is the answer. These include the release of a strong jobs report, which was Friday. The easing tension, it's bullshit. And positive earnings reports, in which I called before they happened, by the way, which some did happen on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, but it doesn't explain the previous week why it went up. There was no jobs report, there was no easing of tension, and there was no earnings from the tech companies then. They are so full of shit, and yet 90% of you still believe in jobs. I still believe in jobs, still believe in the news. So full of shit. Does everybody understand that the news is so full of shit? Yes or no? Oh, having problems understanding, Michael Anthony. What I'm telling you is the news that they try to tell you why it went up are lies. The market is manipulated. They match the news to what happens. So the news is a bunch of lies, just so we're clear. Watch SB for the best turnaround. Company says. What? No, that, Michael Anthony, that's not how we trade here. There's nothing to do with that here. I'm going to let you slide because you have no clue what you're doing. But no, Michael Anthony, it has nothing to do with that. Drugs getting approved. Yeah, you posted that on your on one of my comments. I let you slide. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. If you post that again, I'm blocking. Let me be clear. I'm literally telling you what you're trying to post is a bunch of bullshit. And let me pause TikTok for a second. Hold on. Let me mute TikTok for 1 second here. What's up, hey dude? What's up, Charlene, richest woman? Stick around, you actually might become the richest woman. Now, where is my, I don't know. I do not know. Hold on, peeps. pause. I need a microphone. There we go. All right. What I'm literally telling you is you need to go over to TikTok to listen, but you can't hear actually. What I'm telling you is this shit that you posted right here, crush earnings, it has nothing to do with earnings. It has nothing to do with dividends. It has nothing to do with that way of trading. What I'm telling you is PE earnings are bullshit. What your earnings are bullshit. What anything is you're trying to go with is bullshit. Okay? No offense to you, but you need to become educated on how to trade. Again, I know you're on the little bit of the slower side because you don't even see the scroll at the bottom right here. Like literally at the bottom of the page, it says to go to TikTok to hear this better. So I would strongly recommend you follow that and then actually, listen to that. Look, right down here, you're going to see a scroll. Okay? And that's the nicest I can be. Okay. You're back on TikTok. You can hear me on TikTok. What's up, George Hyde? Why do you think PFE beats so big if that isn't true? Who gives a fuck if it is true? See, the brainwashing they do on people is insanity. Let me be clear. Let's go into the actual rules. The old ways of trading, oh, you guys are going to get me. The old ways of trading fail 99% of the time. That includes, matter of fact, let me write that down in here so we can get it. That includes earnings, interest rates. That includes resistance. Look to the left, Bollinger Bands, RSI, volume. And it's all lies. If they cut interest rates, stock goes up, but it went down. If their earnings are good, it goes down. They don't have a clue. If they're double the gold deposit twice, it goes up. They have no clue. It's 100% lies. PE ratios, a lie. Thank you for bringing that up, though, because I got to add it to my list. All of that news that you're trying to say is old, doesn't work, and is 99% wrong. I can give you example after example when companies with good PE ratios that beat earnings, the stock went down. I know why it went down because there was a sell stop with my system. You have no clue of why it went down. Michael, would you like to call in, Michael Anthony? Send your phone number over here. Hold on. Michael Anthony, if you have a American phone number, or anybody that wants to try to defend this, whoever the crazy person is that wants to defend this, if you want to try and defend the news or PE or earnings, send me your phone number and we'll talk live. And we'll talk live because it's good, so you can get educated and you can learn the truth. I don't know if you can read this, though. It's probably a horrible start. Here, let me grab it real quick. I'll capitalize it. Forex safety trade system at me-lmao.com. I'm going to have to rewrite that. Hold on. Can you read that? I don't know if you guys can read that. Probably not. Hold on. I don't like that. Let me redo it for you so you can actually read it. This will be fun. This will be a good education for everybody out there so you can learn the truth. And he can learn the truth. If you want to try and defend PE, oh, I don't care. How about Fibonacci? Fibonacci that comes from patterns in nature. Go ahead and try to defend that one. PE, price earnings, anything, any of that old BS. I don't care. Support and resistance. support and resistance. I can't spell save my life, my God. And resistance. Whatever. Oh, I think I spelled that right. Did I spell that right? Hold on. Forex. Give me just a second. Yeah, that's all right. It's just me-lmao-5-3-25. There you go. And send over your phone number, and I'll call you, and we can have a nice little conversation. P ratios are bullshit. They do not work. There's hundreds and thousands of examples over the last 10 years of earnings coming out and the price of stock going down. It's the stupidest thing ever. Well, the stupidest thing ever is I'd probably have to go with the Fibonacci retracement. They literally try to apply patterns in nature. The Fibonacci, it's beautiful in nature. It's gorgeous. It has nothing to do. I investing was thinking PE said off Costeras because CNBC. See, you don't even make sense when you're actually typing the stuff you're spewing. Listen to what you just wrote. I investing was thinking PFE sold off because tariffs, Casillas report drug tariffs, then sold. Doesn't even make sense. The tariffs have nothing to do with what's happening with what's, oh my God. Can you guys see Ruben? What's up, Ruben and Kev? Can you guys see how absolutely confused Michael Anthony is? How he's lost in space because of the news. He's literally saying one thing while he's saying another. I mean, it's very confusing. The news is full of BS, but none of it works. The tariffs did not make the markets go down. Oh, Lord. The news is a bunch of lies. They manipulate the market with the news. They try, all they do is match the news to what's happening. They have no clue of why the market's going up and down. Well, the powers to be do. They manipulate the market. They literally manipulate the market. What does that mean? They're not going to leave $7.2 trillion a day on Forex, which Forex is a D with a T, a $1 trillion a day business, a chance. They know exactly where it's going, up or down, whether it's going up or down for the day and for the week and for the month. I just happen to hack in their AI and figure it out. So I know where it's going, and you all know where it's going that have the system before, when they're trying to make it move wherever they're making it move to. They have to give these little tells. They have to give us these little, little, I don't know, like they tell on themselves like a poker. They have these little things before it happens, and my system picks up on it. Yeah, he's lost. I know he is, Kev. It's a shame. It's a shame. So anybody that would like to call in, if you want to try and defend PE, Fibonacci, RSI, any of that, support and resistance, whatever bullshit they teach us, send your phone number to here and I'll call you. And you can talk. It has to be American, by the way. I'm not calling foreign. I'm not getting into that shit. No, Michael, he's so confused. Okay, let me start over simply for you, Mike. Here you go. The market has gone up for a record 8 days in a row, Michael. Listen now. I'm done with your silliness. The longest win streak in 20 years didn't happen on Friday, Michael. Listen, Michael Anthony. God, this guy's lost. Listen, the longest win streak couldn't have happened for 8 days on Friday because of the job data. It started 8 days, trading days prior to that. 8 days prior to that, when the tariffs were bad, when there was no earnings, when there was no technical data. The market doesn't move on technical data, Michael Anthony. You can't explain why it had the winning. Why, Michael, in technical data terms, did the Dow just have the longest win streak ever in 20 years, Michael? Go ahead and tell me, Michael. Why? Go ahead. Don't be shy. Explain to me in technical data terms. Go ahead. Go ahead in your bullshit mind that you have no clue of why. Why, Michael? Go ahead. Did the S&P and the Dow, by the way, and all of them, S&P have the longest win streak ever for the last 8 days in 20 years. Explain in technical data terms. Everything technical said it was going to go down. Let's be clear. Everything technical said it was going to go in technical data. Go ahead. Let's hear it. Because there was no technical data 8 days ago. Bullshit. The market went up because there was bullshit. The market went up because there was a 30-minute, come on, don't be shy, buy stop US 30. That's why it went up. Period. Go ahead. Where's your technical data 8 days ago, Michael? Go ahead. Explain it. Didn't call it, by the way. Oh, no. Kev traded it. Kev traded it. This is my trade from 8 days ago, Michael, with no technical data. This is my trade from 8 days ago. This is my trade on US 30. Look, from a couple days ago. And this is my trade from Friday. And this is my gold trade from January. You want to know what the technical data in January was? Uganda came out with gold that increased the gold supply 50%. You know what gold did? It went straight up. $500 an ounce, $580 an ounce. There was no technical data to support gold going up since January 13th. There was technical data for it to go down. But it went up because there was a buy stop, a weekly buy stop on gold. That's why it went up. Quit trying to hold on to old ways of trading. Okay, I'm about. You're not making any sense. I'm trying to break you out of your. They have you in a hypnotized. I don't know what you want to call it. They have you brainwashed. I'm trying to break you out of that desperately, but my God, man, open your mind to the facts. These were 30-minute buy stops, and then it turned into a 40-minute buy stop, and then a 50-minute hourly buy stop, and then a 75-minute buy stop, and then a 90-minute buy stop. That's why they went up since then. That's why I've been holding the trade since then. Jeez, God. What is wrong with people? Just admit that the market is manipulated and controlled by the powers to be. They're not going to allow 7.2. You wouldn't allow $7.2 trillion to be put to chance either. Oh, it might go up, it might go down, $7.2 trillion. They know where it's going because they have to make their money up and they have to make their money down. How much money? $7 trillion with a T dollars a day. Oh my God. Well, there's only so much help I can do for it. Does everyone else besides Michael Anthony understand the point I'm trying to make? Yes or no? Does everyone else besides Michael Anthony understand the news is fucking bullshit and it's a bunch of lies and they are absolutely manipulating the market 100%? That's how my system works so effectively. They manipulate the market and I tapped into their AI. I know what they're going to do before they do it. Thank you, Tony Villalobos. Thank you, Anthony. Only one person said yes out of 20. Oh, persistence said yes. Think said yes. Okay, Kirk said yes. Yay. Again, I'm not being shy. If some of you actually have an American phone number, then feel free to send it in, and I'll talk to you on the phone so you can clearly understand my words. Because right now, I think you're all so brainwashed, and you really think the news matters and technical data matters. Again, let me be clear on this. Maybe I'm not being clear. The news and technical, this is so funny because neither, I refuse to call it technical data, but Cloud Boy here is calling it, do not matter at all. Anything else? Am I clear enough now, Michael? At all, ever. Not. Zero. Nothing. They matter nothing. Nothing at all. Price goes up and down because the market is manipulated. Uh-oh, I lost my thing. Wow. Hold on. Let me get this a little bigger for you. That's it. There is no, see, they can't admit that the market just does this. They can't admit it. They cannot admit the market goes up and down because it's manipulated. I happen to tap into their manipulation, so I see what's going to happen for them, and that's why I can make my call so accurately. My system taps into their manipulation. That's exactly what's happening. They're not leaving seven. Let me be clear again. Maybe I was clear on this point. They are not, and you would not too. They are not leaving 7.2 just in Forex alone, $7.2 trillion a day. Your chance. No one would. I don't blame them for manipulating it. We all would do the same thing. They know where it is going. And we know where it is going. Am I clear? Maybe again, I think I speak clearly, but maybe I'm not speaking clearly. What's up, Alex? What's up, John? I mean, yeah, I haven't a guy try to defend technical data on here in 3 years, probably when I first started going live. The news, John, Parker, Alex. Do you understand the news and technical data? Technical data do not matter at all, ever, not, zero, nothing. Price goes up and down because the market is manipulated. They are not leaving $7.2 trillion a day to chance. They know where it is going. And that's how my system works, because my system knows where it's going. I tapped into their stuff and figured it out. And that's how I can boldly make 30-minute calls to the 30-minute blue line, to the 1-hour blue line, to the 90-minute blue line, to the 2-hour, because they manipulate it and I know where it's going. Thank you, John. What's up, Maxwell Jackson? Yeah, trying desperately not to block this dude. He's being nice. He's just confused, and I appreciate that. He's just really, really brainwashed that he thinks technical data matters, but he can't explain. Look at this, John. He can't explain how the Dow jumps 500 points. This is a news article today. Right? Post longest winning streak in 20 years. But John, weren't we just told that the tariffs were terrible and the tariffs were going to bring everything down? And the tariffs were this, remember? But for 8 days, which just coincides with the exact day that I bought the 30-minute buy, right? There's your NASDAQ, here's the US 30. Look at that. Gee, my day in happens to be 8 days ago. And the Dow rose for 8 days. My trade in was 8 days ago. There was no technical data 8 days ago. The technical data 8 days ago was tariffs were going to drive everything it was the worst recession. Everything's horrid. Everything's terrible. Wait till they flip it on the daily. Oh my God, people are going to have a heart attack. John, yeah, all garbage. So again, Michael, whoever his name was, look, you had no technical data 8 days ago. This is the longest winning streak in 20 years with the tariffs. It doesn't even make sense. Then he tried saying that the drop was, it came out Friday, Mike. Friday. What about the other 7 days prior to that? There was no technical data. Jeez, oh pizza. Hey, I am going to add that to our rules though, so it's a little clearer. Can I grab that? Hold on. Maybe I can grab this on 5%. And then I can go over here maybe and grab it and then put it in over here. Let me grab this. Yeah. That is just the Forex market, by the way. Hey, that's great. See, good job, Mike. Now there can be no misunderstandings. None of the old ways of trading. Then how do you see? None of. Remember, everybody, when we were playing the 30-minute buy, I told you it was going to go to 45-minute buy. I told you it was going there. The 60-minute buy, I told you it was going there. The 120-minute buy, well, actually, the 90-minute buy, it's going there. Because it does. That's just where it's going. Look, there it is. There's the 90-minute. It's where it's going to. I don't know. All the other indices go there, right? And that's where it's going to. And it did it. And we made tens of thousands of dollars. News doesn't matter. We got good news, market goes down. We get bad news, it goes up. Correct. The system, they manipulate the market. The system tapped into their manipulation. I know where it's going before it goes. I shared the system with you, so you know where it's going before it goes. It's as simple as that. And on larger time frame scales, even silly people that have no clue on how to trade can't miss it. You can't miss it when all the other indices are above something. The other one that's behind will go there. It's as simple as that. I mean, P ratios and earnings this and blah, 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 blah. And the tariffs didn't affect that. And this stock and this company, this drug company and this bank. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sunflowers. Yep, we did that. It is my cousin's birthday, Karen. It is her birthday today. Everyone want to wish Karen a happy birthday? Ouch. What the hell does that have its greatest 8 days ever in 20 years when the tariffs are still the exact same? People are loony to believe the news. So I typed in, why did the markets go up in spite of the tariffs last week? The markets rose due to a combination of factors, including strong earnings. Really? But the earnings were Friday. That doesn't explain it. The tech earnings, sure, that was earlier in the week. And signs of easy trades. What? Sage favors. So it made the fears come down. They just make up so much. They don't even know what the fuck they say 90% of the time. They're just so silly to me. It's good to laugh. It's a joke. What's up, Ryan Edwards? Oh, thank you. Yay, yep. She was more like a sister growing up, Karen and Mark. It was my mom's sister's children. Yep. And now we're all old. I'm the baby of the family, though. I'm the baby. But yeah, we grew up, and now all the time has passed. I think she's 66 or something. 64, somewhere around there. And we grew up since, she's a good bit older than me, actually. And Uncle Mark's even older than her. So I'm about 7, 8 years younger. I'm 58. So she's 8 years younger, I guess. And with cousin Mark, I'm 9. But yeah, ever since I was a baby, we grew up together. Hardly see each other anymore. Talk on the phone maybe a couple times a year. She's super sweet, super nice, super good person. Yeah, super good person. All right. Does anybody have questions on the news? No one did send in their phone number. I would have called them. Talking about all this BS. So the news is useless. What's not useless is, I'm going to give you a hint. Buy stop to the 90-minute. Oh, hold on, maybe we go back. I don't have to go that far. Back to see. Nope. Well, I'll give you your final calls tomorrow before market open. But just remember, you're going to see a market reversal overnight. Well, from Sunday night to Monday morning, you're going to see all the 1 seconds turn red. You're going to see all the 5 seconds turn red. That's in this order. So you know when you want to play them, and it'll probably go, I don't know. I'll push it through here anyways. So it'll probably do something like this come Monday before 9:30. And then somewhere between now and between now and 2:30 Monday, you'll see all flip back up again like. And that's what they'll do. They'll go in this order. How do you know it reverses? Because the 1 second will flip first, then the 5 second, then the 10 second. And then it's going to go all the way up to the 90-minute, and then it's going to go up to the 2 hour where you see this one. And there you go. And that's what's going to happen. And I can say that with full-fledged confidence because I know my system is flawless. The other day, I remember when that 30-minute turned against us and was going straight down, and I left you with the buy, and it hit the bottom right when it was the bottom. You guys had to be like beside this one. I think it was this one I won before it. Oh, it was before that. Yeah. There you go. This one right here. When I was calling this trade and it was going straight down, you guys thought I was nuts. Little did you know that trade, when I called it right here, this is when you got on the orange line, I would have got up over 2,000 pips. 2,000 pips from this trade. Probably another 1,800 for this trade, and so on. These lines in where I call my trades, not only do I call them, I'm the only system that I'm aware of anyways that writes down and posts every trade I've ever called, ever. All of them are here every day, thanks to the candle lady. And they're all right here. Every trade. Speaking of which, let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick, shall we? Let's see if we got any line of Bitcoin yet. Oh, it hit 100? No, not yet. Told you, mofos. Told you exactly where this is. Yep, and hit it. Take profit 1, 2, and 3. Boom. No, I'm not just saying I said that because actually this is why I have these things down here like this. Watch. Bitcoin, take profit 83, 85, 89, 95, 100. Take profit 1 hit. Take profit 2 hits. Take profit 3 hits. Take profit 4 hits. Close enough to take profit 5. Next, take profit for Bitcoin 105, 110, 115, and 120,000. So when it goes to 120,000, everybody's out there being a guru saying, "Oh, I told you to hold it." No, they didn't. They were panic stricken when Bitcoin was going down, and they were panic out their ass. There was one person alone told you where it was going before it happened, and I kept telling you it. I named my lives it. I told you it over and over and over and over again where it was going. And that would be me. And that's because of thank God. What's up, Jan Flyowski, Fly the Sky? What's up, Jan? Wish I could search these things. Hold on a second. Demo. Don't care. Just Crush, St. Thomas. Yep, here's one of them. Here's one. Can I show you? Is this all legal to show you? I don't think there's anything good. Here, let me show you the names of some of these so you can see my things. Bitcoin demo buy. Hold on. Bitcoin, this is just one. We have another one with about 1,000. Bitcoin demo mine to the 15-minute, 30-minute blue lines. I'm telling you where it's going. All hit, signal alert, buy stop, Strong's buy stop for Oxy. Demo signal buy. All gold take profits hit. These are my emails that I send out to you guys. You can sign up right on the website. Don't email me asking where to get the fucking emails. Go to the website and sign up for the email alerts right at the website. Just everything good. Yes. Bitcoin will go up there. Look at this one. Bitcoin will go up past 110,000. Look at that. I sent that out 3 months ago. Bitcoin will go up past 110,000. Are you kidding me? I told you. What day was this? Doesn't tell me the days. $216. On 216, hold on, I gotta write that down. Oh my gosh, look at that shit. Wow. On 216, 216.25, I sent an email out. Let's go back there too, because I'm sure it was going down, saying Bitcoin will go, and I also named the show that past 110,000, and it will. That's too funny. Let's see what the price was on Bitcoin back then. In 2 days, thank you. Oh, nice, Jan. You made 1,000%. 10,000%. What's up, D Nice? Still a little many, but amazing. Nice, Jan. That's amazing. Good for you. All right, let's go back to January. Might have to go down to the date for that. Okay. There you go. So when Bitcoin was here at 94,000, just so we're clear, that's where it was. Now it's going to go past there. Take profit, 1, 2, 3. Take profit 4 anyways on Bitcoin, 101,000. Take profit 5, 105,000. Take profit 6, 110,000. Take profit 7, 115,000. Take profit 8, 120,000. And how do I know? Because it's a weekly, 3 weekly buy stuff, and I do know it's going past the 110. That's a damn sure thing. Just a matter of when I see this fill in gap, and when I see this pink line go up above 80%. Nope, not there yet. It's getting closer though. Once my sniper peak line goes above there, like it's over here, so watch. Then we're going to watch it closely as it goes to 100, and as this fill in the gap, the green touch the yellow like it did here. So there's black space isn't there anymore, fill in the space, and then this will go up past there. And that's where it's going to. And I called this out months ago, just so we're clear. Yay. 31. It's 31. Okay. Now, does anybody have any questions over the system? Please ask now. I'm done smashing the news as bullshit narrative. I'm done. It's not worth my time to keep going on it. Technical data, technical data, technical data. Jeez. PE ratios matter. PE ratios. Yeah, I have no clue of what the PE ratio is for fucking Bitcoin. I can guarantee it's going up, though. I don't have any clue what the PE ratio for XRP is, but I guarantee the fucking T it's going up. No guarantee. Demo trade. I am not. Demo trade only. I know for a fact that Ethereum is going up. XLM is going up. I don't know what Nike's PE ratio is. I don't give two fucks. It will be higher a year from now than where it is. I do know that for a fact. Target PE ratio my ass is going up. J&J, Johnson, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing anymore. I'm positive a year from now they will be higher than where they're at. CVS, same thing. And you already made a shit ton of money on CVS and J&J, by the way. I don't know where these PE are. What the fuck cares about price earning ratios? Give me a break. Wow. Some people are just so, if you want to learn the truth about trading, head over to here. Buy the system. Well, and if you want the email alerts, want to do my emails, come right over here and sign up for the email alert right there. Okay. All right. I think I'm good unless somebody has any questions on the system. I don't give two fucks about anything that's not the system. Any questions at all on the system, please ask. If you want me to trade Bitcoin on the 1 minute or something, I can do that. I'd rather not, but I can. No questions at all on TikTok. If you want to learn how to trade, just speak up. I can teach you how to trade in 5 minutes. It's no big deal. What's up, Tim the Candle Lady, Persistent Lazarus, Charlene the Richest Woman, Pay Dude, George Hyde, and R Tuck. What's up, everybody on TikTok? If you have any questions, please ask. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go. I almost for sure won't be on again later today, but tomorrow I should be on. And I'll go over tomorrow. Expect to get primed and prepped and ready for the open. I will get you all ready for market open Sunday night tomorrow. Okay. All right. Sniper rifle. Eye pain. Blue line is insane. Love it. Nice, John. I'm so glad you're making money with your brother now. All right. Bye, TikTokers. God bless. We should say a little prayer. Thank God for another day above ground and the day of health, happiness, first close with you. Thank you for healing up everybody that we know and love that needs healing, especially our loved ones, especially our spouses, especially, of course, Bree and Keith and everybody that we know, love, and all the people we don't know and love. Please take care of them also. I ask your blessings upon each one of my listeners so that they can hear my voice and understand what I'm saying so that they too can actually make consistent profits, just like John Parker and his brother Matt. And we thank you for these things. Amen. All right, guys. Talk to you later on TikTok. God bless. See ya. All right, that takes care of that. YouTubers, Facebookers, Twitter, Twitchers, Xers. Have a good weekend, Coach. You too. Thank you, John. Everybody there, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. I probably will be on tomorrow, though, like I thought. I have a little extra time this weekend. Not next weekend, but this weekend. All right. God bless you all. You're welcome, Kev.